My name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Next tweet, que this cover is so melodrama. Que war over Spanish forces, que Gibraltar, okay, that's a different story, but it's the image I think she's making reference to. Okay, I can't read this. It's, yeah, too small. I'm not even gonna try. Oh my god. I have a version of this, but this one is better. This one is better than the one that I did. The royals don't just leak stories, they trade stories. Does this not feel like a break glass in case of emergency type leak? What the story they are trying to bury? Okay, something involving a horse or a peg. That's a good point here. Okay, they don't leak stories, they trade stories. Wow. Very interesting. How much burying though? That leaked article exposed royal family lies and debunks their recollection may vary narrative. The fact that King Charles III has never condemned racism Meghan Markle is facing and face says a lot. The palace confirmed her point of view was all fact. Alright, now there's a screenshot from that. Okay, exclusive. Meghan wrote to the king over racism concern. And with this aspect alone, let's not forget what Meghan said in the open interview, that she wrote a letter to the king. Okay, so this is not a bombshell.
Harry are going to have your security removed.
Yeah, and I even wrote letters to his family saying, please, it's very clear the protection of me or Archie is not a priority. I accept that.
Okay, a source claimed that the letters make clear the identity of the senior member of the family who made the comment. However, it is understood that she does still consider the comment to be racist. But there were so much overtures to Meghan, with whom relations with the Prince and Princess of Wales remain at rock bottom. Okay, Meghan wrote to the Queen. We have to read the letter, the article to know exactly if it's lawsuit worthy. Okay, Charles is about to throw Skull and Bone under the bus. The next 2 weeks are about to be messy. I hope Meghan at home sipping wine and eating popcorn. I comment that on one of the comment. I think Joe Diva. Yeah, somewhat like this. Not exactly like this, but somewhat like this. There's this sipping. Okay. Who leaked this to the media? The squad with their GIF. Oh my goodness. There's this. Or leaking hat. I'm going to refer Chuckles as the leaking king from now on. There's this. At this point, the royal family, royal voters, and royal rats are trying to retaliate, clean up media dogs, shit with a straw. Okay, I read this somewhere else. Alright, so there's that. I'm sure they leaked this following Kate and William trip to Birmingham, doing like they like black people. Just because they hug and laugh at black people doesn't mean they want one on their family. I believe William is the racist. Alright, seems like recollection were in fact recollecting. Okay, reminds me of when you're high school or college trying things with your appearance. These things, like I said in other video, this is like sandbox kind of gossip nonsense. All right, next tweet. Okay, maybe this is where I commented. No, it's not that one. So there's Joe Diva. Something big is about to happen for Chuck 3 to leak the content of that letter. Okay, I'm betting on title of CCC. Was it children? Oh, Camilla's children. Okay, I'm betting on titles for there's a possibility because there was a Oh, the group of tweets that I had already set. I think I had a video of Camilla's son was talking about something like that. Maybe. Like if I have energy after I finish the first recording here, maybe I'll do the other recording, because there's a thing with Camilla's son talking. Okay, is the new unpopular decision crisis to be obfuscated by hating on Meghan Markle with correspondence from 2021. Prince Harry should respond with not turning up on the day, and they can film the empty chair. What? That's a very good point. I like that. I like that. Okay, I like the way you think. Yes, yes. Say you're coming and then don't show up. This is really good. I like that. Okay, there's Jodiva responded. I like the way you think. What have I missed? Okay, it appears British press has leaked content of a letter written by Meghan to Charles in response to a letter that Charles wrote to her after the Oprah interview. This is perfect. I like it. I need to retweet that. Yes, film the empty chair. Yes. This is good. Oh my goodness, she's spot on. Okay, how many squaddies are following her? Okay, oh, she deserves a follow. I love her comment on that one. Okay, it appears, okay, that's that. Did I finish it? Yeah, I did. Okay, it's designed to discredit Meghan, to make her appear that she accused someone of racism, but with a letter denying it. When neither she or Harry utter the word, neither Chuck nor Baldy will turn on each other. There'll be some very light dragging though. Okay, well, according to the Telegraph, she thought the comment was racist, but feels it involved unconscious bias. Okay, what do you think it is? Okay, I have no idea. I was thinking the same thing. Maybe it's a pre-distraction, wondering if he's giving titles to the stepchildren. That's another thing. Okay, I'm telling you, this woman is running the show. Okay, one wouldn't be surprised if this is to try and get her and the kids over there. This is his way of acknowledging it happened. Leaking that will make you come over there with your children? Are you freaking kidding me? Hell no. Okay, clearing his name and putting KP in their place. Nah, that will make me want to get further away. Those kids should never go to the UK again. I don't trust anyone. He insulted her when the Queen died. He took away their security. Okay, they don't feel safe in the UK. Leaking her letter to the media will not win him any brownie points from her. She sued a paper for publishing her letter. Yeah, okay, I failed to see how this will entice them to come. That's what I'm saying. He's 2 years too late. Yeah, this make me run away further away from these people. Okay, that's what I just came from. Okay, you know, I'm 100% behind Meghan, but not in a million years will I have put anything in writing, knowing that the duplicitous Charles, Camilla, and William leak everything to the press. The lady is too trusty. Okay, the lady is too trusting. Okay, if it in writing, you have receipt, as I am sure she kept a copy of the letter. When you do things like that, is you write the letter, get it notarized, have it stamped, you know, someone sign it that, yeah, it's coming from you, and you sign the letter in front of the person who's notarizing it. It's 2 originals you're gonna have. Okay, one for yourself and one you sent, and then the one that you sent, you make a copy of it, okay, for your receipt. This is how I usually do things. Okay, if I have something important, if I need it to be notarized, I make 2 copies of it and then notarize both of them, original for myself and original to the person. But the one that I sent to the person, I make a copy of it, because when you look at when the person put his notarized stamp on it, you know, different angles, things are not gonna be the same as the other original that you have. And then the way you sign, it will be the same, but maybe the distance from the corner of the edge of the paper to where you start your writing might be different from the other original. So you make a copy of the exact one you're gonna send. So you're gonna have 2 for yourself, the copy and 1 original, and the one you sent is 1 original. You see what I mean? So I don't know if this is what they do, if Meghan did that. Okay, if it is in writing, you have receipt. as I am sure she kept a copy of the letter. Who printed the letter? I stay off Twitter for most of today's, and there's some new excitement. That was me a few minutes ago, because I went to bed, I create a list. When I get up, I'm gonna record, and then boom, where's my list? Put it in the background and then focus on this. Okay, yes, he is tired of egg temper. On Easter, the atmosphere was yike already, although Harry said he wasn't waiting for an apology and was just moving on with life. But either way, there's something unseemingly going on at the palace, as we're about to find out what it is maybe soon. Okay, what is this here? Let's read all of this. This sounds pretty good. But the palace's delay in recognizing the children's elevated status caused frustration, not least as the Prince and Princess of Wales title, okay, she should use a lighter color, okay, Wales title, and those of their children were swiftly changed upon the late queen's death. Okay, I'm reading this slow because this went over it. Okay, the Duke of Sussex made clear in television interview in January that he was holding out for an apology from his family when he insisted he wanted to reconcile with King and Prince of Wales. Okay, tension with Charles was soothed when the king did eventually reach out to his son, and the pair had a heart-to-heart shortly before the Duke confirmed his attendance at the coronation. Ah, where did that come from? Any date? Okay, I just finished read the third paragraph. Any date? March 28, 2021. Never mind. I thought it was 2023. Okay. But there were no such overturn to Meghan's, with whom relation with the Prince and Princess of Wales remained at rock bottom. So that was before the Queen died. So that was Charles. The Duchess told Winfrey that, quote, several conversations, end quote, had taken place between the unnamed member of the royal family and the Duke about what their unborn son would look like. She told the U.S. broadcaster it was, quote, safe to assume they were concerned about his skin tone. She declined to name the person involved, saying, quote, I think that will be very damaging to them. The Duchess did not use the word racist about the incident during the interview. The Duke also refused to elaborate further, but suggests that it was just a single conversation that had taken place. It was awkward. I was a bit shocked, he said. Okay, she circled that. The Duke of Sussex made it clear in television interview in January that he was holding out for an apology from his family when he insisted he wanted to reconcile with the King and the Prince of Wales. Okay, so I see what she's sort of saying here. So but whatever, it's some nonsense. But Harry, like that comment said, don't show up because they put this out to the public and let them televise his empty seat. And if they want tea, and then people will be talking about the empty seat for days to come. Okay, I've always thought, can you imagine that? That was, well, let's see. Now this is getting really good after reading that comment about leaving the seat empty. Okay, I've always thought it was Charles. I'm not quite ready to admit defeat, but William, buddy. Okay, both William, that's Henry VIII. Both William and Harry knew the cruelty of Charles and Camilla. They knew their willingness to sacrifice others in order to obtain better press. Apparently, William thought he will always be able to offer the press a better victim, and in the end, it will be William and Kate on the silver platter, that is, until their children are old enough to attack. Okay, I told you it was egg and bone. That's that. She responded with GIF. I may have been wrong and you may have been not wrong. Okay, let's see. But for me, was obvious William is the royal racist. William is the one who pushed Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan put, okay, they will turn on his kids one day. This is the thing where I said that Kate's family should be putting something different on the kids' head, because the institution is gonna train the same cycle into them. Okay, I think they are all racist. I believe it was William from day one. Right, there's this again. All right, let's move to the next one. Okay, looks like I may not do the next recording. I'm starting to get tired. It's 3:30 now. Okay, Harry and Meghan cutting coronation festivities short due to their son's birthday. Ungrateful spoil. Okay, so she's comparing two incidences of almost the same thing. Okay, Harry and Meghan cutting coronation festivities short due to their son's birthday equal ungrateful, spoiled. Okay, William and Kate cutting coronation festivities short due to their daughter's birthday equal loving, good parents. How is the UK not tired of this shit? Okay, they're not tired. They're dumping it in the river. That is true. Indoctrination, they don't have a choice. Okay, God chose Charles and Camilla to resign over them without question or debate. Low bar. Okay, is this the first year the Wells are making some hoopla over Charlotte's birthday? I don't seem to remember them making any of these sort of announcement before, but it's been a consistent thing with the Sussexes. There's the thinking. Okay, there's the copy and paste also. They're copying Harry. It's always this same because they don't have any originality. All right, so they have to copy Harry. Okay, it's always the same energy. We all know the game. They aren't fooling anyone except those that want to be petty AF. They do it consistently. All right, a tale of two headline. It's not okay for the non-taxpayers funded world to prioritize her young children, but it's okay for the taxpayers funded world to prioritize their school-age children. All right, so there's the two different thing here. William knows the game. He's just copying was it Harry and Meghan. Meghan Markle is putting Archie a little bit above her royal duties regardless of consequences. Okay, how Prince William and Kate Middleton prioritize their children over royal duties. Yeah, same thing. I don't know. By now, people should know the game. All right, the same pattern, the blueprint. Okay, let's not forget the publication that ran the headline, Kate loving Cradle's bump and won't be long now. Fast forward a few years to Meghan cradling hers and people act like she's committing a horrendous act. Oh my gosh, why does she keep doing that? Okay, not the whole of the UK, just a specific cult groomed by the Daily Fair, Telegraph, etc., and to believing a bunch of toxic grifters are better than them and can do no wrong. They're upset that a mixed race woman dared to marry into their royal master's family and change it forever. Okay, that just remind me as I'm reading this, that video that I have on PYTE where blacks and were mingling with the poor white people, and then they start the smearing on the paper. This came to mind. Okay, the queen hung on to the bitter end. The queen hung on to the bitter end because of the succession. A wonderful woman, no worthy successor, tragically. Okay, in the first place, who cares about William and Kate? Nobody asked about what the plans of the other two were. They were just copying again what Harry and Meghan were doing to no avail. Yeah, that's exactly that. Okay, I think King is honoring Harry and Meghan contrary to what people really think, for choosing his coronation day on their son's birthday. The boy's birthday will always be his grandfather's coronation day. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Well, William should not miss anything because that's his duty. If he doesn't want that job, he should abdicate his position. I'm sure Camilla will love it. Okay, I've always thought it was Charles. I'm not. Okay, did I put that again? Yeah, I did that already. Let's go to the next tweet. There's this Meghan. She's nothing without the title. I think it was this one that that's that one that I respond to. Okay, you forgot to include the most important line at the end. LOL. Okay, I decided to switch it up a bit. Okay, so there's me here. As we get closer to the con, things are getting heated. I wonder what would be the big knockout days leading or the day of the con might be like. Okay, I'm just saying. Two people like it. Okay, I'm so unbothered. There's that. The voter when Meghan lives her best life. Alright, there's that. What is it? The thing is too fast. Okay, they're all the same. They are jealous, they're possessive, and they are control freaks. That is true. Okay, trust me, they want to see her, but she is relaxing with our beautiful niece and nephew at Montecito Palace together with hubby, Prince Harry. She is peaceful, minding her business. I'm starting to think now, after reading that comment, I don't think Harry might show up because they leaked that thing to the press. I'm truly convinced with that comment here. This is really awesome. The crying baby is out and about. Okay, Meghan. Let's go to the next tweet. I'm almost done with my list, and I think I'm gonna cut it into two, divide it into two. Next tweet. Now this is something slightly different. Homesick Prince Harry was desperate to go to the coronation and tried several times to make plans with his father King Charles, but was repeatedly left without a reply. I'm not gonna click on that. Okay, homesick Prince Harry was desperately to go to the coronation. Repeatedly, a homesick Prince Harry. Okay, so repeating the same thing. So that's me here. So the move that Harry wishes he could have done 4 years ago is homesick. Okay.
And I have no regrets. It's incredibly sad, but I have no regrets at all because now I'm in a place where I feel as though I should have been 4 years ago.
There's that. Okay, so the father only offers olive branches and the front pages. Okay, keep a lane. During months, your king was desperate to have an answer, and now that he has one, it was the other way around. What a country. Your global laughingstock. Okay, look, he needs new material for another book and privacy world tour. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, here's the attention you order. Enjoy. Is that why he's only staying for the main event? Enough with the lies. Okay, according to who? Okay, laughing my ass off. A royal source said so. In other words, it came from the royal family or was made up. Either way, it didn't come from Harry, which means it's bullshit. Okay, is that a narrative they're going with now? That he was homesick. He was here last summer for some engagement and ended up with the funeral of his grandmother. Considering the coldness of his welcome by the family, I don't think I will say he was homesick. He was just in London last month. How is he homesick? Okay, I like the way the squad are coming with their own version of homesick. He was so desperate to go that he waited until the latest he could to reply, and his wife and kids aren't going. Let's see how many more versions you can come up with. Go focus on the others. This is the thing. All the nonsense they've been throwing all week is not sticking. The squad are keeping on their toes. Rubbish. As always from LBC, Harry was UK just 2 weeks ago, and if he's homesick, nothing stopped him from visiting anyone who's lived long enough, and some place can miss the place. That doesn't mean they are sick. If he came back for long, he will miss California. I really like Harry and Meghan. According to report by who? Can name the royal insider you are quoting, please. Otherwise, I'll assume it's Nick Ferrari being mischievous. Next tweet. So the squad are not buying their nonsense. This is where once those topics reach the squad, it just melted away. Think of there's a clear glass. You're throwing an egg at it. You're thinking you're gonna hit something that will stick. And then there's the glass. It just melted down. Alright, there's the I quote. However, the problem is that Kate, especially now, takes time off her day job so regularly she probably routinely forgets work computer's password. Oh my goodness. Kate Middleton's 29-day disappearance is a big problem for King Charles. The Princess of Wales has done something that is both admirable and problematic, but can King Charles continue to let it happen? All week they're throwing her under the bus. Okay, she's not giving the firm a 9 to 5 hours. That's a big problem. You know the 9 to 5 thing where those royal work? That's that.
Yeah, I think there's another factor here too, that Meghan is a very professional woman, and she's very American in that way. And the male-dominated culture, the royal household, doesn't like the kind of terms that they would use there, pushy and pushy American. They don't like pushy Americans, meaning that they don't like professional people who work hard. And a lot of the Debbie kind of girls who get to work inside the palace work from about 9 to 12. A lot of the Debbie kind of girls who get to work inside the palace work from about 9 to 12.
9 to 12. I'm expecting baby number 4 to give her the excuse to stay home and do nothing, and it not be fun on. Okay, wouldn't surprise me at all. She's very invested in doing nothing. That's why she worked, what is it, 10 years chasing that guy, thinking that, you know, once she marry him, you know, everything is gonna be given to her. She didn't know how the game was played. Meanwhile, she live in the country. I never set a foot in the UK. I already know how it plays. Okay, somebody's bed press is ramping up. First, working with Meg was hard. Then the slave abolitionist. If you know the story, you know you'll be laughing to them because the squad went off with it. Once the story reached the squad, it's where it dies because the squad trashed those tabloid headlines. Somebody's bed press is ramping up. First, working with Meg was hard. Okay, that's when I was on vacation. It was happening. I remember exactly where I was. I was in bed in my hotel room, spring break with the kids, and I was going through my phone. Okay, I remember that story very well because when I came home on Monday morning, I wanted to record. I can't find those tweets. Okay, then the slave abolitionist ancestors. Just go on my community board, you'll see a whole bunch of images of how the squad deal with that abolitionist ancestor. Then Carol's party pieces failure. That was like a couple days ago. I didn't cover that too much. Now Duchess Doolittle. Laziness being called out. Meet thanks. There is a bus with her name written on it rapidly heading her way. I love the way it's been funny. Could happen to a nicer person. Let's see here. There's that. Here. Okay, they're about to find a loophole to get rid of her. Yeah. Bully seen his dad's mistress make it to the top. Look like he is starting to do the same. Serve her right. Alright, there's a laugh. I don't want to laugh at that at the bottom. Okay, this is the kind of people they wanted, they got what they wished for. Okay, I think McButton knows it's over and she doesn't care anymore about appearances. They will remove her laughter maniacally, as she always is. I'm thinking the Queen that there's a clip that I came across a couple days ago where she's working with the Queen and the Queen says she like stop talking. Not like that, but something like that. There's the laugh. Okay, at this rate I'm going to have to recalculate their hourly wage. Average work days per royal, 84.5 days worked divided by a year times 7.5 hours. You give them that much hours? What? I just said 9 to 12. My goodness. William and Kate, 23 million pounds divided by 633.75 equals per hour. My goodness. There's that. Is that the one I'm just learning? Let's see here. Is that a better?
Yeah. Mine's just learning. Just learning. Learning. How to do. Good luck with that one. Mine's just learning. Just learning. Learning. How to do. Good luck with that one.
Good luck with that one. The palace are gunning for Kate now. What a ground. Ah, that's the part. But the British royal family couldn't possibly support a half in and half out royal couple. Eh? That's for them. Okay, after this, that's it. Okay, as for where she is. Pitiful. What goes up must come back down. It's too early for karma. There's that. Alright, let's go to the next one. Okay, an hour and 32 minutes. Definitely 2 videos on that one and that recording. There's this. There's the popcorn. Game of Thrones new season has unexpectedly been released. Okay, there's this. I think I covered that already. Okay, however, the problem is that Kate especially now takes times off a day job so regularly she probably routinely forget her hourly. That's the one I just went over. Okay, so let's read the comment under her retweet of it. There's that. Just standing up and grinding like a Cheshire cat is considered to be working. 29 days off and a few minutes of grinding is not going to be good for the lazy princess. A maid, cook, chauffeur, and a nanny, and she still doesn't go to work. Impossible to explain to people who work. There's that. BP and KP going to war. I've got popcorn for everyone. There's that. Okay, that's commercial. Okay, let me relax with my puff Fanta and watch. I love it. Okay, I thought they were supposed to show family unity instead of this vaudeville sideshow. There's the clown. Okay, is this descending into? Alright, there's this, there's that. Okay, next one. I'm trying to move fast now. I don't want this to shut on me. Next tweet. Okay, so that's why William and Kate needed a token yesterday. They must have known about the article coming out today about the letter. Like I said, devil bargains are for the benefits of the devil, not the subject being used. And this is why Harry didn't want to play the game with those people. There's regarding the letter about Charles receiving the letter from Meghan, that one. Okay, they're about to eat each other alive over there. These next 2 weeks are about to be a mess. There's that. Okay, so that's good. This was short. Next tweet. Okay, William and Kate knew ahead of today that King Charles, worthless father that he is, will leak to UK media that Meghan Markle wrote him a letter naming the royal races, Charles hinting it's William. Black friends alert. Oh, so that's what this is about. Black friend alert. Them throwing out dirty water first so they don't stink. Oh my god. Okay, Alison Hammond and Prince William share a laugh as they play darts together. So they find out another black friend somewhere. Alison Hammond and Prince William share a laugh as they play darts together. I'm telling you, these people, to be around them, they always use you for something. I don't know. If I was a black person in the UK, whenever I see them, I run. Don't use me for your PR thing. Okay, that's why it was a last-minute call to Alison, and Kate made that beeline for her. What's the beeline? They are playing the game hard. They even bought likes for that pic she took with them to hype up the shot together. Alison's never had a tweet in the thousands. I knew it was all fishy. I don't follow these people, so I don't know. I didn't even know they were out and about. My goodness. Phew, these people. Okay, they knew. I think Charles and Camilla want to make it clear that William is the racist. Okay, but should I forget about how was it Camilla was holding that little girl's arm when she went into that school or something like that? Please, they all are. Okay, oh, Katia looks like she been back to the cosmetologist. I'm sorry, Alison got used like that. Okay, I mean, this is the thing. Over there, they use people. All right, everybody is just a stepping stone for them. I don't know. I mean, okay, I don't know how any of this is helping them. Okay, but it's just too sad that these people, I mean, they're trying to be nice, but whatever. Who knows? I mean, I'm not in the UK. Okay, there's that. I would love to see Harry send his yes to attend to the coronation after King Charles and British press leaked this letter to the press. And this is where that other comment came into play, where that person said, you know, don't show up anymore because they leaked to the press. That, and then let the television televise the empty seat. Okay, he can always miss his flight. That's another good one. The British media had 2 weeks to open mouth and insert food to deter Harry from coming. Meghan knows they are pure trash. She wants Harry to realize they are still using and abusing him, but he needs to realize it for himself, and he will. That's another comment as well. That fits perfectly with the other one that I read about televise that empty seat. This one is a very good. Okay, oh, it has to be close. Has anyone seen the letter and whole? Then if we see it, there's a problem. If we see that letter, then Meghan could sue. This is when Meghan could sue. Right now, I don't think there's any, although I did not read the letter, or the article I should say, but if anybody see the letter that Meghan sent, then Meghan could take action again. It will be a slam dunk, similar to the copyright case with the Daily Fair, but I don't know. All right. Just came across this lovely message to Elton John ahead of his farewell tour. I love our fave so much. Okay, this look old though. All right, it's 35 seconds.
Hi, Elton.
We just wanted to say congratulations.
Congratulations.
And that we are just so proud of you. We're so grateful that we were able to see you on your farewell tour.
And thank you for entertaining everybody for so many decades. Thank you for being a friend that you were for my mum. Thank you for being our friend. Thank you for being friends to our kids. Thank you for entertaining people right around the world. Even though this is officially your retirement, this will not be your last gig, we know that. But we love you and congratulations on an incredible career.
apology. Just wanted to say
Yeah, this is all. I remember coming across it already. Okay, such a nice message. And they went to one of his farewell concert. Okay, there's that. It is the fact that they went to an Elton concert and no one managed to get pics of them backstage. Okay, yes, I love this message that Harry and Meghan sent to Elton John. He's a real one. He was a true friend to Princess Diana, and now he's a true friend to her son and daughter-in-law, Harry and Meghan, and her 2 grandchildren, Archie and Lilibet. Love, Wen. They are a vibrant and authentic couple. Lovely message to Sir Elton John. Yeah, definitely. Elton John is the real deal. Once you show him, okay, I never met him, but this is what I assume. You show your heart to him and he will respond the same way. Now, this is my last one. I probably will share this when I do, maybe I'll record it, but I'll insert it on my other channel for Archwell.
This is the future.
Okay, Prince Harry and Meghan's Archwell Foundation partner with LA Waterkeeper to clean up the LA rivers for Earth Day 2023.
Born at birth with a natural platform to be able to try and make a difference, yeah? Which a lot of people have to spend years and years and years getting to that point. So from that perspective, I'm very lucky to have a platform to be able to try and make change in the causes that mean a lot to me, but also to you guys. And I'm still in your generation, by the way. But at the same time, as I said, being born with a lot of privilege comes with a lot of responsibility. But I like to think that I'm going to have to spend the rest of my life earning the respect for that privilege and trying to make a difference for the rest of my life.
Prayer. What should we do a prayer for? Prayer for, oh, nothing is typing. Prayer for, let's see, protection and prosperity. When I'm thinking of protection, I'm thinking as well for Harry and Meghan, as always, and all of the squaddies and their children, their family, and prosperity, and to look for brighter day. Okay, we all need prosperity. Okay, prayer for prosperity and protection. Father, bless me so that I may prosper in all the things I do in my life. I shall prosper financially, spiritually, and health-wise by your will. Oh God, I pray you also protect me so that I will live a long and fruitful life. In Jesus' name, amen. I want to read this, but it's too long. I'm sorry. I don't want to read the biography. All right, let's read this one. Dear Lord, now that I'm living... Okay, not that one. I feel like I read that. Okay, so let's do this one for the sake of it. Psalm 91, prayer of protection. Psalm 91, prayer of protection. Lord, I pray that I will live in the shelter of the Most High, will find rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I declare about you, Lord, that you alone are my refuge and a place of safety. Help me to know that I can trust in you. Please rescue me from every trap and protect me from deadly disease. This part here get me. Rescue me from every trap. The things that I was reading regarding the letter that came out, where that comment said Harry should not show up. Let them televise the empty seat where he was supposed to be. That come to mind for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, I'm thinking more to that, but I don't want to say it. All right, maybe this is why I choose that prayer. Cover me with your feathers and shelter me with your wings. May your faithful promises be my armor and protection. Help me not to be afraid of the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies in the day. Wow. Help me not to dread the disease that stalks in darkness, nor the disaster that strikes at midday. My goodness, this was the one. This was the one. Even though 1,000 may fall at my side, or though 10,000 might be dying over me, as I read that, I'm thinking where Heavy said she'll be leaving bodies behind. Oh my God. Okay, even though 1,000 may fall at my side, or though 10,000 might be dying over me, I pray that these evils will not touch me. Open my eyes to see how the wicked are punished. Help me to know that if I make you my refuge and my shelter, no evil will conquer me, and no sickness or disaster will come near my home, because you will order your angels to protect me wherever I go. Your angels will hold me up with their hands so I won't even hurt my foot on a stone. I love this prayer. I'm sorry I was trying to avoid it because I felt like it was long, but this is good. I will trample upon lions and cobras and crush fierce lions and serpents under my feet. You, Lord, say, quote, I will rescue those who love me. I will protect those who trust in my name. When they all come on me, I will answer. I will be with them in trouble. I will rescue and honor them. I will reward them with a long life and give them my salvation. End quote. Let it be so. Amen. I love this one. Okay, so that's it for this video. I think I'm gonna record the list that I have. I think I have like 12 tweets to share with you. Let me just record it, get it out the way. Whenever I have time, I'll edit them. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And that's it. All right. So thank you for your support. And new subscriber, welcome. That's it.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.